In this demo for our tool, DocEditGPT, let's first take a document image and upload it to the tool. This is a document image and I need to enter the user request being the user in terms of what I desire to be changed or edited within this document. Let's say I want to highlight the first line of the heading, the Federal Power Act unambiguously gives. Now, I'll use doc2 command, which is our multitask multimodal model, to ground this edit request multimodally. What that means is that it will generate a command which is machine parsable. So you can instead of this open vocabulary request, we've got a command which breaks it down into the action parameter, the component parameter, the initial state of the required edit, and the final state that's achieved from the edit. Along with this, we are also grounding it visually in terms of what localization within the document does this edit request pertain to. However, this command was originally intended for specific softwares, and since we're working with large multimodal models, we perform a command reformulation using LLM, specifically GPT-4, to remove ambiguity within this command and make it more specific. So So basically, after reformulating this command, we see that it makes the initial state and the final state more specific by telling us that this specific sentence or these specific set of words are the words which were not highlighted earlier and need to be highlighted now. Finally, we can perform image editing by using large multimodal models. Specifically, we use GPT-4 Vision and we give as input the grounded text as well as the grounded image uh, and ask the large multimodal model to achieve two objectives. Firstly, recreate this document using HTML and CSS, and secondly, perform the required document edits. As we can see, it seems like it has taken the request quite literally and edited the document to highlight the Federal Power Act unambiguously gives. And we can also see that this HTML recreation is quite similar to the original document in terms of the overall layout, like the page number is aligned and at a similar place in both the documents. As well as if you look at the completeness of the text, uh, at a cursory glance, it looks like all the text that was there in the original document has also been recreated within the HTML document. Now let's take another document image and let's say I want to change the page numbers to Roman numerals. So my open vocabulary edit request will just be change the page numbers to Roman numerals. Now, this time I haven't specified exactly what the page numbers were or uh, how they should be written down in Roman numerals. And this is an interesting thing that doc2 command does, where it infers from the image and from the visual context what the command is supposed to be, even when it's not specified within the user request. So here it is inferred that the initial state was 3 to 4, which it was able to correctly localize, and it was also able to identify that 3 to 4 in its final state in terms of Roman numerals should be written down like this. Now let's perform command reformulation, even though I think that doc2 command has done a pretty good job at specifying what exactly this is. We see that it has specified that 3 to 4 was the page numbers, and finally it has specified that these are Roman numerals. And we perform image editing with the reformulated command and the grounded image. Let's see, it has correctly done the desired edit, that is converted the page numbers to Roman numerals. We can also see that most of the text is complete, and it is very cleverly used table elements in HTML to recreate the table as faithfully as it can.